Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing a very special unboxing video. Absolutely. Today, my friends, I am back. But this time I have a very rare, a very discontinued, a very hard to find and expensive perfume from the House of Chanel. And that fragrance is Bois Noir. I have to thank my friend in Japan for sourcing this for me. It is extremely hard to find and it is extremely discontinued, and when you do find it, it's at stupid prices. So thank you to him for sourcing this for me at a very reasonable rate. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Not only that, he sourced some other bottles for some friends of mine, which I am very happy about. This is a 250ml splash. I would say there's about 100ml missing. It's well over half full, so I'd say there's about 150ml left there. Let me tell you a little bit about this fragrance. This fragrance was released in Chanel boutiques only around the world. I think like New York, London, Paris, Tokyo. I don't think there were anywhere else. Obviously, the Middle East wasn't like a big commercial hub back then. Made in 1987 and released in boutiques. It was not a good seller. It was quite... What was it? It was quite... Well, it was quite exclusive to begin with, so there wasn't a lot made of it. But this fragrance was turned into Egoist by Chanel, and it does smell like Egoist, but there is a major difference to me, and I will tell you what it is. I've done a comparison video before, so I hope you will watch that. I got a sample of this quite some time ago and decided that I want it. But this is famously rosewood, tangerine, mandarin, rose, sandalwood, huge sandalwood, musk, like a musky type thing, vanilla, a little bit of spicy, a little bit of something spicy, but I'm not sure what it is. Prices on this, there is another bottle of this which is sealed. It is a 250ml, and somebody online wants £2,180 for it. I paid about a tenth of that. Do not pay that person's price. That person in particular is a terrible, terrible shit. They have a lot of vintage fragrances. They live in Japan themselves and they buy them at a very cheap rate and put them up online and send them halfway around the world to suckers in the West like us. I don't think that person's Japanese. In fact, I'm sure they're not. But they are bad for doing that. Don't pay those kind of prices. This is vintage Egoist with a beautiful lavender in it, a very soft and subtle lavender. But that's essentially the only difference. If I wasn't a collector, would I own this? Probably not. Would I have gone out my way for it? I probably would have just stuck with vintage Egoist because that's really good. Or the Cologne Concentrate, which is stunning. It's still my favourite, the Cologne Concentrate. But this is absolutely beautiful, and there's loads of it there. I'll be sending samples out to a few friends so they can enjoy it also. But this is one of those perfumes that has been on an ever-decreasing list that I have wanted for a very, very long time. A very, very long time. And it's been almost impossible to get. The fragrance itself has stood up beautifully. The mandarin orange note in it tangerine, the orange fruit, whatever that is, it's absolutely intact. Oh, it's so warm. It's like boozy. It's warm. It's elegant. It's masculine. It's woody. It's fresh. It's just got everything, you know? I have a lot of these vintages. I have a lot of these vintages of Egoist and Cologne Concentrate, and it's one of those fragrances that I could just wear forever, you know. Got to glue that lid back on. Apparently the lids are made of actual ebony wood, but I don't know about that. The writing has faded on the front, absolutely. I got one from my friend whose writing wasn't faded on the front, and I was a little bit jealous, but that was his, this is mine. You can't get spray bottles of this, so if you see spray bottles, it doesn't mean they're fake. I don't think this is going to get faked, you know. There'd be no point in faking this, you know. Absolutely not. I don't know how much call there is for it. But that person on eBay, do not pay that. I can't remember what the channel's called, but they get some absolutely amazing vintage stuff, but their prices are disgusting and they should not be rewarded for doing that. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know I have acquired this, and you will see it on the channel. And I will see you all again soon. Goodbye.